Howdy. I'm going to give it a little bit of time before I just jump right in. Let me get like timestamps and things situated. Timestamps. There are 4 groups and a TAYlien message. Okay, that's set up. All right, now group 1, the Numinous Mystery. Group 2, Sagittarius the Voyager. Group 3 is Libra the Idealist. And group 4 is 7th house, relating. All right, so we're starting the times. We're starting the group selections at the time of 1:30. Na 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 na. I'm gonna hold them up for like 20 more seconds. Yeah, that's perfect actually. At 2:22 on the timer, I'm going to move on. And of course, like I said, we do have a TAYlien message at the very end. Group 1 is the Numinous. Group 2 is Sagittarius. Group 3 is Libra. Group 4 is 7th house. Let's get it. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Group number 1 at 2:52 on the timer. The Numinous Mystery. Okay, so immediately for group number 1, people's thoughts of you at first glance, people tend to think that they know you, or people tend to think that they've seen you somewhere. People tend to think that they have collaborated with you before, like they've worked with you, or they went to class with you, or you sold them something, or you bought something from them, or you guys bumped into each other at the grocery store and now here you are again. People feel a familiarity to you, and this is their initial thought at first glance. Like, I swear I've met this person before. For some people, they don't even actually know it, but they recognize you because you popped up in their dream. Like even complete strangers, like you've popped up in their dreams in some way, shape, or form. It's specific, very specific for some people that choose to go on trips with DRUGS. You've popped up there before. They don't know this though. Like this is a whole like subconscious experience. Like they're looking at you like, yo, I've seen this person before. It's because they've dreamt of you. They've been on a trip, literally. For some people, they feel like they saw you in a whole different city and now they're seeing you here. Again, there's this essence of familiarity. Like, I know this person. I've seen this person before. There's something going on here. All right, let's see. Talk to me about group number 1. Group number 1. Group 1. We have Spinderella with transition. Okay, so another thing here too, at first glance, People wonder if your hair is natural. Like they're like, oh, I wonder, like, have they always worn their hair like that, or is that something new? Like, is this da, 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 da. Okay? We have Angie Martinez with voice at the bottom of the deck. Let me continue to pull cards as I explore the energies. Let's see. We have Starfish Spirit open to infinite possibility. There's a lot of openness here. Okay, so there's a lot up for interpretation with you. This is how people feel at first glance. Like they can't quite pinpoint you. For some of you, they could be curious about your gender identification. We have Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith at the bottom of the deck. Okay, for others, I'm seeing that some people may wonder if you play for their team. Like those of you that are not, either way, basically people at first glance, they wonder if you are part of the LGBTQ plus community, or they wonder if you would be open to or receptive to, literally open to infinite possibilities. Like they wonder if like, are you open to this? You know, like that's how they feel. We have Forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. And even if they feel like you are not a member of said community, they feel as though you may be open to it, or you make them feel open to that possibility is actually another thing that's coming through here as well. Okay, let's get new bottom of the deck energy here. New bottom of the deck energy is, we have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Yeah, like this is a whole thought process that goes through people's minds when they see you. They're like, I wonder, is this person open to LGBTQ plus? Or they're like, oh my gosh, that person is so attractive, and maybe it's like a same-sex situation, and they're like questioning themselves, and they're like, no, there's no way that I'm, you know, there's you have an effect that makes people question their sexuality, their what they're attracted to, and if they're open to certain things here. We have tarot reader. Okay, so for some people, they see you for the first time as a tarot reader. So you could be like me, you could be a reader, or there's some sort of introduction here to tarot. For some of you, at first glance, maybe you wear something, like they're starting to make like tarot clothes and earrings and things. Like maybe you have on like the star card necklace or the sun on a bracelet, and like they wonder like, do you know, like, are you into that? Yeah, especially with this energy vampire at the bottom of the deck, people also see at first glance, they see like jewelry, or they see like just now I was guided to my ring here. Yeah, like it's an eye. So you might have something like this, or but I was most specifically seeing crystals, like crystal jewelry, that really draws to people. Some of you, like it's specifically earrings. Like I'm seeing some black crystals, probably obsidian earrings or something like this, in like, you know, that traditional tower shape, like the small ones for earrings. Okay, and we have destined at the bottom of the, not the bottom of the deck, it's like I split the deck to destined. This makes me think of like pendulums and stuff. For some of you, your jewelry really stands out to people at first glance here. It makes them wonder something, or it makes them curious about something. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. People's thoughts of you upon first glance. People's thoughts of group number one upon first glance. Yep, there's that questioning. Okay, questioning of what you're into, questioning if they might be into you. Okay, questioning their sexuality, questioning. For some, you make the hairs on the back of people's necks stand up. Like, whoa, you kind of, oh my gosh, yeah. Like, okay, for some of you, there's something so striking about you, or maybe like that, again, that familiarity. You might look like someone's ex, or you, like, for whatever reason, you might look like a lot of people's exes, or at least that's what's going on right now. And or you have something very striking about you that reminds them of someone that they would rather not remember. Literally, look at this, Eight of Cups. Yep. Yep. Let's see. I'm hearing you still in the back of my mind, the back of my mind. That's Back in My Mind by her. She has a whole album titled Back in My Mind, but that's the song. Okay, we have the Page of Swords here. All right, people's thoughts of you upon first glance. For some, I don't know why this is coming through, but like for some people could wonder like if you are staring at them or if you're following them or if you're Ace of Swords here, or if you're like reading their thoughts or if you're like in their energy or something like this. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands. Let's see. I don't know. Why is this at first glance? How is this their thoughts at first glance? Let's see. It'll probably unfold. Let me get one more tarot card. One more tarot card, please. One more. Thank you. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so let's see. Voice, take a leap of faith. No, energy vampire. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There is some sort of hesitation or some sort of fear or questioning. Something about nails as well here. People notice at first glance. I think that honestly, at first glance, people's thoughts of you is that you have like witchy vibes or something like this. I'm still not sure like how at first glance people would be like scared of you. I don't know, like, what do you think that you wear or there's something about your physical appearance that's kind of like scary or like people are like, oh my God, they caught me staring at them or, there's something like that. People might also, they question like, are you easily angered? There's also this essence here too of like people at first glance will see you doing something and then they want to go and do it. I don't know why I'm seeing like at the grocery store most specifically, and then but they're like scared to do it, or maybe they wanted to maybe they wanted to like ask you like, hey, where'd you get those earrings? Hey, where'd you get this? Where'd you get that? But they're scared for some reason. There's definitely an intimidation factor here, babes. You intimidate the hell out of people. For whatever reason, you just look strikingly okay. So for some of you, I mean, I don't know why I'm hearing strikingly gorgeous or strikingly offensive. Like literally, I heard those two terms. So for some of you, you may wear like controversial clothing. For some of you, this is like your shirt might say something. For others of you, this is like fur. And people are like, oh my God, is that real fur? Or like, something like that. What else? Something about a backpack. Okay, so leather as well here. There's something about people wanting to know what something is made of or made from, or where'd you get something. But at the center of your entire reading is the Page of Swords. Okay. And this talks about like people sneaking glances, like they want to stare, but they feel like they'll get in trouble if they do. Okay. So people's thoughts of you at first glance is like they want to stare and they have so many questions, like so many things that they think of at one time. Like there's like this inner dialogue that's just like constantly flowing as they're looking at you, as they're see like this person's eyes. It's like, what the fuck are you staring at, bro? Like, why are you looking at me like that? Like, okay, so that could be another thing too. At first glance, people want to see if you are friendly. They want to see if you will smile. Okay. I keep getting this instance like, if you're not on TikTok, if you don't know, I do have a TikTok account where I do tarot readings, and we are actually about to hit 100K over there. So make sure you head on over there if you haven't already, and follow your girl so we can reach that 100K. Okay. But there's this thing of like people scrolling, and maybe it's people that are not into tarot and they see your video pop up. Okay, because I know that there are like several tarot readers that are watching this, and they might be scrolling on it and they'll like see you. There's something about your eyes and your smile that like catches them. But because, you know, tarot is in this transitional phase, hence the Three of Swords to the Eight of Cups to the Page of Swords, it's like you're like the transitional piece to make them feel comfortable with something that they are afraid of, or something that they like. You make them reconsider. Like, again, like if they're scrolling on TikTok and they're not usually into TikTok, for some reason with you, like you take the fear out of it. You make them think twice. Like, maybe this isn't so bad. Like, yeah, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, like maybe this isn't so bad. Like, so if you were wondering, people most likely see you on social media doing something that is traditionally scary or against the norm. And this is when they first see you, and you open them up to potentially trying it out or listening to it or believing in it, because especially with this numinous mystery and the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, this lets me know it's like they're like, damn, like you're kind of right about something. Okay, so that's like that scary, like the you give people chills. That's what it was. I said you make the hair stand up on the back of their neck or whatever. You give people chills. Okay, there's something about chills and resonance here. But why is the Eight of Pentacles reversed? Why is that? Why is the Eight of Pentacles reversed? And as I said that, I started hearing that song again. You still in the back of my mind, the back of my mind. So I don't know. What is this Eight of Pentacles reversed and like being in the back of my mind? The Six of Wands. Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Let me get one more. Only one. One more. Six of Wands. See, they keep trying to give me doubles. Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Wands in the Sun. And the Nine of Swords here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Because the Sun came out here. It's like you put in the work that they didn't even know that they needed to put in by addressing something. Like you bring to the forefront the fears that are at the back of their mind or something like this here. Okay. There's something about like truth and resonance and seeing it through, and there's a lot going on here. That was a very specific one. So please let me know if you are a tarot reader, most specifically over on TikTok. Let me know. Okay. Or maybe some of you found me via TikTok algorithm and you might have picked this group just to confirm this. So you could definitely pick a different group as well here. But I think the spirit just wanted to give like a little shout out right here. This is really intriguing, actually, the way that this came out. Is there anything else for this group? Anything else at first glance? Okay, so if that doesn't resonate for you, it's still the concept of the whole storyline, that whole metaphor that I just gave of like scrolling, seeing something that you're like, oh no, scared. But then there's some sort of truth, there's some sort of resonance, there's some sort of comfort that is brought. And things don't seem so bad. Okay. So in whatever way that you do this in your own life, this is how people feel about you at first glance. There's something about whatever you're doing at first glance that they're like, what the hell? Like for some of you, I see you like picking up pebbles and things out of the dirt. But you do something that people deem as weird or not normal or mysterious, otherworldly. And usually they would hate it. They would shame it. They would be like, boo. But there's something about you that makes that transition kind of fun. And look at their face. Like they're all into it. They're completely intrigued. They're all into it. All right. So that's all for group number one. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing that message. That was cute. That was very cute. Okay. So let's go ahead and clean up this energy and go ahead and move into group number two. Group number two. Let me shuffle these cards for new energy. Oh, please don't do that. Thank you. That would have been a disaster. That would have been a disaster. Oh, hello, commanding butterfly. Let's see. In preparation for group number 2, talk to me. Trickster in the reverse. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, so group number 2, starting at 2012, which I think is very intriguing because that 2012 just made me think of like fear mongering. Like when everyone was like, oh my God, the world's going to end. 2012, we have Sagittarius, the Voyager. This talks all about your spiritual perspective, your drive, your willingness to learn more, your faith and trust in the unknown. Something about protection is really big here. Something about like energy protection, because I keep looking at this black obsidian crystal, most specifically. There's something about a truth that protects. Yeah, oh my gosh, I just flipped the deck and it says defense, as I'm talking about protection, okay? Let's see. All right, what are people's thoughts of group number 2 upon first glance? What are people's thoughts of group number 2 upon first glance? We have MC Light with skill. Okay, so whatever you're doing, I don't care if you are literally doing math, or if you are teaching, or if you are learning, or if you're growing, there's something here. At first glance, people think that you are on your shit. Like they're like, yes. They're like, yes. Okay. Bottom of the oh, let me get some new energy. It was the same one as the last one. All right. New energy. We have Tiara with humor. Okay. So humor, skill, Sagittarius Voyagers. For some of you, you are seeking a, is that the proper way to say it? Like a comedian career, whether this is online, in real life. I'm literally seeing someone at like stand-up comedy shows, like performing and getting a really great form of feedback from the audience, like a lot of laughs, okay, relatability. A rebirth is assured, spirit has your back, and that doubles down to number 55. Okay, so this is giving y'all know I like to reference Kevin Hart's Laugh at My Pain, okay? But that's what it's kind of giving here, is like this essence of like, you add a spin of humor to whatever you're doing, you're good at whatever it is that you're doing, and you also provide a punchline or the main idea or the proven point. There's something here about like a reason to go on kind of thing. Oh, I literally have a pick a card reading titled A Reason to Go On, y'all. That's crazy. Check that out if you haven't checked that out already. A reason to go on, or a reason to keep living, or something like that. Okay, let's see. We keep getting double cards. We keep getting doubles. This time it's White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic, and Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. Okay. There's something about your eyes, or like having your vision set on something, eyes set on the prize. Yeah, and even here, like MC Light with the eyes, her eyes are like piercing, focused. Let me get one animal spirit, please. Just one. There's something that you do here really well on your own. We have Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. The number 9. This reminds me of the Hermit card because of the 9 and the taking time out. And again, look at those piercing eyes. For some of you, there's even, you do like facial paints, like different things like that. It doesn't have to be dramatic, or just makeup itself. Oh, excuse, why did I just start yawning as I'm looking at take time out? Okay. And I'm seeing like this fancy headwear, the bejeweled, the bedazzled. Okay. Let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we have Otter Spirit. You are never alone. And it's interesting because I was talking about how it's something that you do really well on your own, but it literally says you are never alone. There's something here about like, even if you're up on that stage telling that comedy skit all on your own, you have a lot of audience involvement here, or people are just really involved. Okay. You could even be like the person that I'm getting like this essence of people standing in a long line, waiting for like a concert or waiting for something. And you are the one who starts something in this line. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're the one who does something first, and then everyone else is like, oh, I want to do that. Or like, that's a great idea. Or like, oh yeah, let's play that game. Or like, there's something about that here. Like with the brown bear spirit, take time out. It's like you provide a breath of fresh air for people in some way, shape, or form. Like at first glance, you do something or say something or something about something that eases the room, that dissipates the energy. Okay. We have the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb at the bottom of the deck. That goes in with that you are never alone energy for me. There's something here about spiritual connectivity overall. We have, as I'm talking about spiritual connectivity, we have portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. So there's something here about a choice. Okay. You provide a choice, or you stand with a specific choice here. There's something here about, at first glance, people see like you're in line for something specific. Like they notice what it is that you're in line for. Okay. Like maybe, I don't know, like I'm seeing like different colored doors or something. And people are like, like I didn't really see them as like a blue door kind of gal. You know, I thought they would be like a purple door kind of gal. But there's something here about like you, at first glance, they're like, I never would have took them for that. And you break them outside of their comfort zone. Not out of their comfort zone. Well, yeah, actually a little bit. You influence their comfort zone and be like, maybe I should try that. But also it's teaching them to not judge a book by its cover, if you will, even if they're not being a harsh judge or anything like that, or critiquing character. It's just like you make them think twice about something here. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Ooh. We have Hermit. Oh my gosh. The archetype Hermit came out as I was talking about the Hermit already. So there's something about your vibrational essence, your like just you minding your own business, but it's the choices that you make when you're minding your own business that people are like, I didn't see was that. See, advisor. And again, it makes them think like maybe I should try that myself. It's like just you living your life and choosing to go through that blue door instead of the purple door that was expected of you has people considering blue doors for themselves as well here. Okay. It's like you give them that advice or to try something different. Yeah. Mystic right behind that as well here. There's something coming through here too, that that's what it is. You are never alone. Spirit uses you even at first glance to get people to try something or to do something or to confirm something that they had already thought about. Spirit uses you at first glance to be like, hey, you were just thinking about going through a blue door, and hey, look at that person over there going through the blue door and not even thinking twice about it. And it's like you're a spiritual advisor without even trying, like you just existing. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Let's see. All right, let's see. What else? And there's definitely something here about you being alone, okay? And you have basically the title card. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. May you find a path to your best self, okay? So there's also something here about you not being afraid to stand alone. I keep talking about that alone thing. There's something about like at first glance, people feel like, wow, like you're here alone, or you're doing this alone, or I don't know, there's something like that. Four of Swords reversed here. And you do it with ease. It's like things that other people have to think a million times about. Literally, they think a million times about it, but you just act on it immediately. The Ten of Cups wanted to flip out, but it didn't. Yeah. people think twice about following their own happiness, but you act on it immediately. The Ace of Pentacles, and it gets you great results or good rewards here. And so it inspires people to do the same, to follow their joy, to follow their happiness. Yes, even at first glance, okay? We have the Ten of Swords here in the reverse. There's something also too about at first glance that you prove that something isn't over. You prove that, oh, like time isn't running out, okay? We have the Moon. That concept of the dark side of the moon is coming through here to me. We have the Two of Cups, thus the unexplored. Okay, something about the unexplored, the unknown. Like, yeah, like the depths within themselves that they did not explore. At first glance, people's thoughts of you is that you are a pushed outward version of themselves that they have yet to explore. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry, I got excited. That card flipped all over the fucking place because Spirit's like, yes, yes, Tay, yes, that's exactly what we are saying. Okay, that's exactly what we are saying. The High Priestess comes out to confirm that you are a pushed out version of who everyone is afraid to be. Damn. Damn. And literally at first glance, this is it. The Knight of Pentacles, and then they have to sit with it, and they're like, damn. Is that really who I am? Is that really who I want to be? Is that really how I want to express myself? And when they think twice about it, they're like, yeah, if I wasn't worried about shame, I would definitely go in that direction. If I wasn't worried about this, I would definitely do that. If I wasn't worried about this, I would definitely do that. It's like, again, you are an outward expression of inward depths, unknown depths that they have yet to explore in themselves. And you are literally presented by Spirit like, hey, we've been trying to get you to pay attention to this shit, but you're not getting it. So let me just put it in your fucking face with this stranger that you've never met before, proving that you can do this, proving that you should try this, proving that you should wear this, proving that you should it's like, it's a stirring. I'm getting like, it's like a twinkling star in their soul that they have not acknowledged, but they feel it. Like they feel the twinkling in their soul, but they don't know what it is until they see it. Okay, beautiful. Motherfucking beautiful, guys. All right, that's all that I have for group number 2. I'm going to clean up this energy and we're going to go ahead and get into group number 3. Group number 3. Hello, Virgo Pixie. Hello, modern day hippie. Hello. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, I'm already being introduced to group number 3's energy, but I will not start yet. I won't start yet. Okay, stop. Anyways. Okay. Group number 3. Group number 3. Group number 3. Okay, so you are giving Alice in Wonderland, The Wizard of Oz. You're giving, oh, and also Harry Potter. Okay, we have Libra, the Idealist. Okay. Let's see here. Libra, the Idealist. Libra, the Idealist. Okay. It's giving magic. It's giving people's thoughts of you at first glance is that shit, maybe dreams do come true. Maybe eyes do sparkle. Maybe magic does exist. Maybe it's not all bad. There's something here about that. Let's see. Talk to me about my group number 3. Group number 3. Bottom of the deck is ambition. Jesus Christ. Why? ambition. Ambition with Dreezy. And we have the chat with self-esteem. Yeah, like if you believe in yourself, you can achieve it. Okay. And that point blank period. Literally at first glance, people are like, you know what? Maybe my dreams can come true. Like they look at group number 3 and like, damn, maybe dreams do come true. All right, let's see here. What is this about? They're like, damn, maybe life isn't so bad. They're like, damn, maybe there is a change for the better. We have butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. See now, I feel okay. This is specifically those of you that selected this group. There's a lot here about people that actually already have seen you before, but they haven't seen you in a long time, and they see you at first glance. Okay, eagle spirit has your back. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay. So at first glance, I don't know how this is going to play out, but right now, what I'm literally getting is that people's thoughts of you at first glance is that you make it obvious that believing in yourself, maybe they see you do something for the first time, or they see you working through your fears, or they see you transforming through something like in real time. And they realize that the belief in yourself alone transpires truth and transformation and beauty. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Yeah, like let yourself be seen through the transitions. Let yourself be seen working through the process. You know, like I love when tarot readers don't edit their videos too much. Like there's nothing wrong with editing your videos whatsoever, but I like to see the natural, raw connection between them, the cards, spirit, and their intuition, and getting the message. Okay. And I feel like this is kind of like what people see here at first glance. It's like they see you working through the literal process, like step by step. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Yeah, trusting the process, listening to those whispers of the divine within. And star keeper, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. Yeah, and it's like this concept of like working through something that you are uncertain about, something that you don't know, but you remain cool, calm, and collected until you do know. I said until you do know, until you do know. Like something about until you do know. Okay? That's crazy. Until you do know. At first glance, their thoughts are that it's not so bad to not know immediately. It's not so bad to not understand immediately. It's not so bad to be a student, okay? We have you're not alone, isolation, physical connectivity, and community. So we've seen you're not alone in this group as well as the last group, but it was 2 different decks, okay? So you may have been drawn to group number 2. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Yeah, like there's literally something here about like, I don't know, like you're like in real time, people are observing you go through some sort of complication or something like this, and like then stopping, pausing, praying about it, meditating through it, like pacing yourself, self-soothing. Okay, there's something about that here. Damn. We have secret admirer and pioneer with leader at the bottom of the deck. Literally, people admire the fact that you're not afraid to be the first. Like, okay, I don't know in what instance this might apply, but let's say that there's this group, a room full of people, and they're looking for the first volunteer to come up and do something. You're not afraid to be that person, and people admire you for that. And it shows that you shouldn't be afraid of being a student. You shouldn't be afraid of going through the process. We have beauty here. I just heard you shouldn't be afraid of judgment. Okay. And with that beauty card, it's just really giving me this energy of like loving yourself through every phase, even when you don't know. Okay. We have old soul here. Yeah. Let's see. We have the 3 of Cups. We have I almost said 4 of Cups. No, that's the difference between the 2. But we have the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Cups, which, yes, is the difference of 4 cups. Yeah, exactly. volunteering is tribute, if you will. Okay. Being willing to be confused. Okay, it's definitely giving this energy of like you're at like a magic show and the magician calls for a specific person out of the audience. You're the first one to raise your hands. You're not thinking twice about it. Okay, even though you have no idea what you're getting yourself into, but you work through it and people are like, wow, that's really bold, that's really brave, I like that. See, working through it. Damn, it's some magic in the air today. The Hierophant. And that right there, to me, the Hierophant is highlighting the essence that it is beyond you. It's beyond you. It's higher intel, trusting, like listening to a higher power. Let's see. What else? We have the Death card. Trusting to be led and guided to and through change and knowing that you can conquer whatever phase or stage that you enter. Yeah, there is connection between this group and group number 2. This card literally just said behold to me. Like behold, like you saw the whole process. Now behold. One more. 4 of Swords. See, yeah, and this came out in the other group in the reverse, but now it's upright for you. And we have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, this is literally about dreams coming true. I said this from jump. Believing in yourself can get you very far, even if it just means like, I believe that I'm going to go up on the stage and not make a fool out of myself. I'm going to master, take on whatever is thrown my way. You know, it's that kind of energy here. And a big emphasis on like trusting the universe here, because you have You Are Not Alone and the Hierophant. These are both energies to me that highlight the fact that you know that you will be fine because there's a higher power that you're connected to. You don't just like, maybe if it was just you on your own, then you wouldn't have the courage to go through it. But because you know that you are connected to a higher power, a divine source, hence this butterfly transformation is beautiful. The number 11, you definitely trust in a higher power because 11 is a highly spiritual number. Okay. Is that all? Okay, Spirit is highlighting the fact that we talked about, we went from 3 cups to 7 cups. The difference between that is 4 cups, but we ended with 4 swords. Despite how you're feeling, hence the 4 cups, you can still work your way through it peacefully. 4 swords, cups to swords, working through the feels to prove that it's mind over matter. Trust the process. That is what people's thoughts are of you at first glance. Trust the process. Okay. So you guys let me know in the comment section, what is it about you that people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna trust the process? Like what are you putting on display? What do they see the beginning, middle, and end of in your life? Let me know. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to group number 4. Group number 4. Group 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 4. You're giving big energy. You're giving unapologetic. Oh, I already started talking before I even got there. Okay, anyways. All right, group 4. You're giving big energy, unapologetic. You're giving what was supposed to have been gave. Okay, we have the 7th house relating. Talk to me about my group number 4s. People's thoughts of group number 4 at first glance. People's thoughts of you at first glance. Let's see. We have Kaylani with superstition. Okay, so at first glance, you might be one of those people who doesn't believe in walking under ladders. You don't believe in umbrellas being open indoors. You don't believe in splitting poles. Okay, like you're superstitious. At first glance, this is what people see. So you do very superstitious things, or like throwing salt over your shoulder. People see that. Okay, we have Beyonce with Love at the bottom of the deck here. She seems kind of random. Why? Oh, I did enter this group singing, most specifically, like sing. You have two singers here as well, so that could be significant. Singing. Oh my God! Look at the bird with the instrument, the singing, the music notes. Nightingale spirit, love is all around. The number 41. I'm getting like something like music to my ears. Like at first glance, people feel like there's something about you that's music to their ears. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Are you someone that people like hand something over to and they ask you to recite this poem or sing this song or do this or do that and you execute it perfectly? Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yeah, like music to my ears. There's something here about like you healing, fixing something. Like just perfection. Yes, exactly. Like on the spot. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Something like is right on time, right on spot. Like it's just perfectly executed. We have religious. It's like perfect timing here as well. Like, and look at how she's like observing. There's something about curiosity. We have father here. There's a lot going on here. Multitasking as well. You're good at multitasking. We have the 7 of Swords that comes out with the 8 of Wands. Yeah, you definitely know how to multitask. Like you could be carrying this with a glass of water on your head and chewing gum and jumping up and down, and you're doing it all well. Like you're doing everything exactly as you intended to. Okay. Yeah, the 6 of Swords with ease. That's what I'm saying. You just move so gracefully with ease, unintentionally with ease. Knight of Wands, the 3 of Swords. Like, okay, this is giving that essence of like people have no idea what you're even going through because you're doing stuff, everything with such ease. Okay, the 3 of Wands. Let's get one more. The Hermit. Yeah. Oh, that's. I just heard you keep a lot of stuff in. You keep a lot of shit in. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I just heard even despite it all, you still believe. That's what it is, a superstition. Even despite it all, you still believe. Even despite this, you still believe. Like there's something here about believing. What is at first glance? How is this at first glance? Well, like I said, the superstition is at first glance. And I guess, I don't know how exactly it may pan out, but there's just something here, essentially with the Knight of Wands at the center of your reading, you still have the energy. You still do what you have to do. There's also synchronicities here between Wands and Swords. Balancing the mind with your energetic levels, listening to spirit. Yeah, knowing when to say when, because we have the Hermit there, the 7 of Swords. You also are really good at perceiving fear of the mind or entrapment of the mind versus the reality of the situation. That's why you have 7th house relating. Like you just balance really well. At first glance, okay, so maybe you're one of those people that might like express like again, okay, let's keep it simple. Like you're like, I don't want 7 years bad luck by breaking the mirror, like you're expressing the fear, the thought, the action. So you're being careful as you're moving this mirror. It's like, I hope that you're picking up what I'm putting down here. But like, basically, you are expressing what you're thinking while you are doing it, but maintaining your cool, and expressing that superstition and that faith, that belief at the same time. Is that all? Okay, spirits, like, that is all. The ones that get it, get it. The girls that get it, get it. And the ones that don't, don't. Okay, so I'm gonna listen to that. And we're gonna go ahead and move into the final group, TAYliens. To my TAYliens. Let's get it. Let's see what message we have for TAYliens. TAYliens. I always get so excited for the TAYlien portion. I do. Like, I get excited for all of the readings, but it's just something extra specially specific about my TAYliens, you know? Let's see. I see that my TAYliens are letting some hurt go, it seems. Let that hurt go, TAYliens, okay? There's something about letting that hurt go. Something is like divinely magical, okay? The way that you transmute energy is divinely magical, okay? Let's see what else. Look at that. So I'm talking about transmuting energy, divinely magical. We have the motherfucking magician. We have sextile opportunity. You see I don't even need the reading's done, but I'm going to keep going. You see everything as an opportunity to grow, to change, to evolve. I just shook the camera. Oops. I hope you didn't see that too much. But you literally, I don't care what it is that's presented to you, whether it's the shittiest situation or the brightest situation ever. You look at everything as an opportunity to grow, evolve, change, or exchange. Damn, Kaylani came out again. So my TAYliens might associate with group number 4, but I'm going to shuffle out some new energy again. Snowflakes. No one opportunity is the same. Even if it's like the same opportunity presented to you time after time again, you see it with renewed, refreshed eyes. We have respect here. You respect every occurrence in life here, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have Lizzo with self-love, because you love yourself. I love myself. What song is that? Is that the lyrics? We have Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Koi Fish Spirit, there is always enough. Yeah, there's always enough love for yourself. Like, let that hurt go. We have Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Yeah, so you may have unpopular opinions here, TAYliens, that you might share upon first glance. Again, this could be like a concept of like a shirt that you're wearing, or just like you say what you mean what you say. You're going through, like, whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's a high, a low, a middle ground, whatever. You just take that shiz by the cojones and you say, let's go, let's get it. What am I supposed to do with this? You make the best of any situation. We have pioneer, longing, and fighter. You start it, you see it through, and you do what you got to do. We have student and Don Juan energy. That gives me Knight of Wands to the Page of Pentacles energy. Yeah, like you charge in. Oh, that didn't work. I learned that lesson. Let's go back. Let's charge in. Oh, learn that lesson. That didn't work. Let's go back. You take it back to the drawing board. Okay, pioneer came out again. All right, bottom of the deck, we have vulnerable. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, because I was talking about how the title of this reading is about like how people's thoughts of you at first glance. You're vulnerable at first glance. You talk about how you feel at first glance. You speak the truth at first glance, and it gains so much respect from people. Let's see. Oh, I just guess what I split the deck to. Page of Pentacles. She's psychic for real, bitch. Okay, let's see. We have the Four of Swords. The Two of Swords. The difference between that is two swords. Okay, so two of swords energies, but you make the four of swords out of it. You make peace out of two uncertain things. Okay. Damn. The six of swords reverse. Again, I talked about like you go in, oh, that didn't work. You go in again, oh, that didn't work. You're not afraid to, you're just not afraid. I'm not afraid to take a stand, you know? Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody, come take my hand, rock this song together, through the storm, whatever weather, cold or warm. That's a Eminem song. Something about the world, right? I don't know, y'all. Just type in I'm not afraid to take a stand, Eminem, and it'll pop up. See, and we have the Empress in the reverse here. This is what I'm talking about. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. You are not afraid to talk about your imperfections, your vulnerabilities, your downfalls, your mistakes, your imperfections, but you still respect yourself. You still take it all as an opportunity to grow. The Queen of Cups, you give it as an you give that to yourself as an opportunity to love yourself deeper. Like, despite the mistake that I just made, I'm still going to love myself regardless. Look at that, the Fool. And forgive like there's no tomorrow. Wow. Let's get one more. And we have the Four of Pentacles here. Holding on to self-worth, Six of Pentacles. And holding on to that self-worth through the mistakes to then be able to pass that along to other people as well. To love yourself even when you are in this no phase, even when you feel like you flopped, you know? It's the way that you don't hold on to shiz for me, TAYliens, okay? And the way that you just keep charging forward until you know, until you grow, until you change, okay? So this is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is how their thoughts conspire at first glance. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave love in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you for tuning in.